According to the scriptures, there is always a location, a timeline where you were supposed to come here. You are not here by mistake. You came at the right time. The reason you are in Kwazanase, he made you stay there. The reason you are Kenyan is not because you are supposed to be Kenyan. That means there is no way you could prosper in another location.
Hello, my amazing viewers. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Agapen TV. You're right on Agapen TV. Please, if you're coming first on my channel, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like the video. A prophet angel has come out to give this secret concerning the power behind a spiritual equation. This is an interesting video you need to watch. Let's quickly dive into the video and listen what prophet angel said concerning the secret behind a spiritual location. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like the video. Thank you as you listen. See you in our next video. Bye.
I want you to see what the Bible says. It says God knew that the waves are prideful. And he knew if he would not instruct the waves, they'll get to the middle of the city, middle of the country, center of the country. And he said, the waves, this is how far you can go. But because we human beings don't know where to stay, we went in. Then you think God is evil. Whereas no, there are people, there are gatekeepers in that nation who have not defined where people should stay. Even the devil in the book of Isaiah, he says, and he said, I will go up and stay in the north. Even the book of Ezekiel tells you what he wanted to do. He said, I will stay in the north, in the congregation, in the north. For thou hast said in your heart, I will ascend to heaven. And do what? I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. That's okay. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation to the sides of the north, not in the south. That means according to God, he knows exactly. He knows exactly where you should be at any given time. He knows exactly. And some of you are living in wrong areas. That's why you never make money. You're living in wrong areas. That's why you never meet the person who should marry you. You're living in wrong areas. That's why no job is coming to you. And you think something is wrong with you. No, locations. Genesis 50, verse number 25. And Joseph took an oath of the children of Israel, saying, God will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bonds from here. He is in Egypt, sir. He is about to die. He says, but when God delivers you from captivity, carry my bonds. Why does he need bonds in a promised land? Some of your angles are buried in the wrong location. You're sitting there and you think where you stay doesn't have anything to do with what is happening to you. Listen, you can be in Borodale. You can be in the Hamptons in America, the richest location in New York, and you can be sitting in there with a silver spoon, and still God will say, this is not the location. I met great business icon James Makamba, and I was sitting with him somewhere. He said, Prophet, you know why I believe in your prophetic calling? I said, I don't know. You believe it. He said, let me tell you something. I have a friend of mine. Came to your church 11 years ago. I said, what? That's what, you mean like when exactly? He said, when you saw him, you told him the name of his wife and where he was going to meet the wife. I had not seen the wife. He said one day, this man is somewhere else. No. 10 years after the prophecy. No, you're missing this one. It's not 2 months after, where maybe another sister went and changed the name on deed poll. And 10 years later, said he was just walking, bumped into this girl and took a liking. They started talking. He felt, this is my wife. He just felt it. This is my wife. Then he cared to ask, what is your name? First name, surname. Come on now. I want you to understand this. first name and surname right there. Do you know Hubert Angel? Not really, like to been to his church, never. He prophesied to me 10 years ago that my wife will be called this, and that's your name. They gave him as a testimony. The point I'm making is not there is a great testimony. Testimonies are everywhere. What I'm trying to explain to you is what caused the woman to think this moment, this time, this very second, let me walk into town. Could it be that your destiny helper is waiting for you to be positioned very well in a... Did I not tell you that when I'm prophesying, I can move from this location and go to this location, and I'm looking for network, brother, spiritual network. And sometimes I can sit in one location, stand in one location, and it'll be boom, 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 boom. Then I move, I hear one name, I come back, 5 names. I go this way, 10 names. I go this way, your dream comes, I say, So every time I want to get into your dream, I go in position. And guess what you think? You say, Prophet Angel, he likes moving around. Hey! Network searcher. Some locations are full bars, brother. Some locations are 3G, some are 4, some are 6, some are 7, some are 8. I decree and declare by the authority of the Spirit, you are about to move distance, to move. You are about to. So you can stand in a location and think God is coming to you. Until you position yourself in a certain location, I need you to find that area in your house. If we say pray here, I don't mind you moving from there going to that corner. I don't mind that. Because you know when you are in that corner, your flesh kind of says, hey, we are cool here. Some people, when we start singing, they know they like it here. Someone will like it there. And the dance might not be organized. Someone will just go. And they'll be feeling God. And while it's the ones with the real rhythm are not feeling anything. I speak by the authority of the Spirit. Locations. So why am I teaching you these things? I'm trying to get you to understand that at any given time, find the location that will give you the miracle. I'm not saying the location should be with people of worth. No, I did not say that. I'm not saying you should be with dandayas too. No. I'm saying there is a location where you stand there and go like, I'm not leaving this place. Later on. I'll move another time. No. Locations are important. To know where to be set in motion. For you to sit here like this here. It was already ordained by God that you will be here. And God knew exactly what he was going to say to you before you came here. He already fixed it. And sometimes I'll be moving like this and go, this one is here for this one is there for that, this one is this for that, and I'll just leave you alone. And you think, but hasn't you seen me? I saw you. My eyes are open. Genesis 28:16. And Jacob awakened out of his sleep and he said, surely the Lord is in this place. And I knew it not. 17. And he was afraid and said, how dreadful is this place? This is none other but the house of God. And this is the gate of heaven. A location. So there are locations that are not gates of heaven. Some churches I go to, I prophesy because I'm a prophet. Not because it's easy to prophesy in that location. No. It feels like the heavens are closed. And I prophesy because I'm a prophet. So I know how to make God speak to me in that location. Listen. Every environment you get into, understand as much as you are there physically, there is a spiritual line inside that environment that if you jump onto, you can hack spiritual systems and bring a reality to you. Huh? And it can change everything. I decree and declare by the authority of the Spirit, you are about to move distance, to move. You are about to.